I'm on a DM chain with my boys, the Workaholics dudes. Those DMs were suggestive and borderline abusive. Yes, I do DM with Seth Rogen. Hey, what's up? My name's Anders Holm. You know me from Workaholics and Inventing Anna, and we are about to go down in the DMs. I go through my DMs probably every other day. I just found hidden messages, and I don't know why they're hidden or why they're not. That's where like the truly creepy stuff goes. It doesn't just go down the DMs. It goes down in the hidden messages.
Let's get weird. Let's get weird.
Without fail, the weirdest, creepiest thing ever is not when somebody sends a picture or a video of something lewd or crazy or whatever. It's when it's just the audio and you can hear something insane.
Get used to this.
Wow.
Yeah.
But then your imagination takes care of the rest. And I don't know about you guys, but my imagination is way worse than whatever anybody else can come up with. Also, if you're sending a DM to me with like anyone else in the DM, like people, and you're like, this is the party thread, you're blocked. It's over. I'm never, ever going to be like, yeah, man, how was your Wednesday, guys? It's not gonna happen. The person who's gonna DM me is gonna be like, the correspondent from Toledo, Ohio was like, yo man, tight butthole. The famous catchphrase from Workaholics that I'll have to explain to my children someday.
Tight butthole.
Somebody asking about my New Balance shoes. I like to wear New Balance shoes. He noticed, mission accomplished. Oh, here we go. I don't know how specific we can get, but jewelry hit me up and there might be some sort of partnership that can happen, or definitely not. The one person who slid in my DM, I'm thinking about this because it spawned into something fantastic. Kyle Long, who played for the Chicago Bears for many years, he must have been watching Workaholics and was like, I bet I could beat you in a swim race. Like, let's do this. And then it was kind of like trash talking, which evolved into mama jokes, where like out of nowhere, if you're just on Twitter, you're like, your mom rides a lawnmower to school, whatever it is, right? Just the dumbest, stupidest. Somebody's got to put together like a coffee book because there's hundreds, if not thousands of these jokes. So sometimes these DMs can lead to greatness, is what I'm saying. I'm on a DM chain with my boys, the Workaholics dudes.
To our best friend who will never betray, ever.
Yeah, Blake has a picture of himself that a fan put like chains around him. Belly chain boy.
Eyes down here, fellas. Eyes down here.
I don't know how many movies I've done with Seth, but he had me and the guys in Neighbors, Sausage Party. I was in The Interview. He produced Game Over Man that we did for Netflix. And I think I DM'd him during the pandemic when he started getting into pottery. At first, it was like this hobby where you're like, all right, yeah, everybody's bored. We're all doing crazy stuff. Seth's making pottery. And then it started to get like good. And I think I was like, hey, please don't become one of those people that's good at everything. It's here. I don't know. What do I do? Read it? I think it's, where do all these go? He says, my shelves and want one? That's my impression. At the rate you're going, I was imagining the warehouse at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Expletive, yeah, I'd love one. Hope you and yours are safe and healthy. Remember that? We all had to tag every message. Hope you guys are safe and healthy. By the way, there's nothing worse than me being like, yes, I do DM with Seth Rogen. We're not even that close. That's why this is weird.
You're cool. Thanks, dude.
Whitney's the best. Love Whitney. She always brings the energy. She is going to be in this movie at midnight with me. So I hit her up last week in Mexico being like, I'll see you in a couple days. We're going to have a good time. And then I left. And then she got there the day after and was like, where are you? I'm like, I left. I don't know what happened. And she's like, I'm in Mexico filming this movie. I'm in 2 scenes and they're both phone calls and I'm not interacting with any other actor in them. And that's when I had to say, that's Hollywood. She just had Gigi Gorgeous on her podcast and she said, did you know she was a professional diver?
I was literally on my way to the Olympics. I was a professional diver.
And I said, I did not know that. So I did a little Googling. Now I know who it is and that she was a professional diver, which is sick. You can learn a lot in the DMs is what I've come to know. This thing behind me, it's like 10 feet tall by 10 feet wide. And I just got back from Mexico. I couldn't make it to like the premiere.
We really don't have time for this.
But they were just sending this giant fold out step and repeat to people's homes in Los Angeles. And I said, are you gonna send it to Mexico? And they said, yes. And so They sent it to Mexico. I set it up in my hotel room. It was ridiculous. So I grabbed my best suit, which was a Speedo, because I've been doing a bunch of swimming down in Mexico, try and keep it trim, and blast it off the post.
You set the internet on fire.
And that got some DMs. And those DMs were suggestive and borderline abusive, but you delete those quickly.
To see everything that's going down in the DMs, be sure to click right here and let us know which celeb DM you've slid into in the comments below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for new episodes every single week.